Yes, sir.
Delicious.
Drum Brigade.
Drum Brigade.
What's up, everyone? It's Drum Brigade.
Yeah.
Show, episode, who knows? We're here in beautiful Oceanside, California at Studio 528, home of the Drum Brigade. I'm joined by funky, filthy, fantastic Phil Pardell.
Hey, thanks.
I'm Corey Kingston. What's
best.
up, man?
You, as usual?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're sophisticated today. We're so sophisticated today. We don't have a beer sponsor.
Nope.
Because we're drinking man's drinks, gentlemen's drinks. Except it's only fizzy water.
It's fizz water. It's so good, though.
We're totally straight edge this show.
Straight edge.
Straight edge. I still don't know how I feel about being straight edge, man.
Well, I'm not.
I mean, I'm definitely not straight edge. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, I'm gonna fall off this wagon or this edge, but whatever it's called.
It's good to, dry out every once in a while.
I just need a little break. Like, that's what men do.
Me too.
Sometimes men drink fizzy drinks in a sophisticated way and pretend it's whiskey.
Yeah, even though it's raspberry. I think
It's raspberry fizzy
fizz.
drink.
Yeah.
Dude, this is like not manly at all, actually, but it's so refreshing
It's
and
so
delicious.
Whatever.
There's ice cubes in it. It's so different. This is gonna be a good show, man.
I think so.
It's gonna be a good show. So, we got a lot to cover. We got our catch up. We got the question of the day. We got a video of the week, and we don't have a product review this week, do we? I don't think we do.
We could talk about True Tones.
We could review True Tones.
I think we talked about them before.
We always talk about True Tones. We love True Tones. I did do a review on True Tones, so we'll throw that in there. And then we got my soapbox. I'm very angry this week.
Yeah, I would be too.
I'm very angry this week, man. I have so many things that have got me going this week, man. And so I don't know if we have enough time to go over everything, but we're going to go over some stuff because we always have enough time to go over at least something that's got me mad this week. So we will do the soapbox.
Classic.
And then we got the drum games. Name That Groove. I think this week you're covering That Groove. So we got a good show.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. So, Phil, you're a little sophisticated. Drunk Brigade.
Yeah.
You're
Cat's
a
out of
little
the bag. I've got glasses on.
Yeah, you're a different Phil. Every
Yeah.
week you're different. Like one week
Nobody
you had no
knew.
hair.
Yeah, I cut all my hair off.
This week you're like,
I ran out of my contact lenses, so I'm wearing glasses.
we're both just 4 eyes, dude.
Yep.
Hey, you
Afraid
know what?
so.
Embrace it, man.
I
Embrace
hate these ones, though. They hurt my head because they're too small. They give me headaches.
I'm not used to seeing you in
But-
glasses, man. It's definitely like, it's not weird. It's
It's
just
weird. It's
different.
okay to say it's
no,
weird.
No, it's just different. It's
It feels
like,
weird to be, I feel weird.
Yeah, but I've gotten used to it. Like when you walked in, I'm like, oh yeah, there's Phil with glasses on. But it's not like, oh yeah, there's Funky Phil. It's just like, it's Funky Phil with glasses.
Well, hopefully I'll have a different pair next week that
All
fit
right,
my
well,
head better.
It's cool, man.
Maybe you'll like those ones more.
Man, when I got glasses, like I've only been wearing glasses for 8 months now.
Really?
Like I wear them every day. I have to wear
Whoa.
glasses every day. Even my sunglasses are prescription.
Nice.
But I was having some serious like self-esteem like issues. Like first of all, it's so hard for me to find glasses that I liked.
Really?
And then I found these and I was like, okay, I'm okay with them. I think these are just like the best of what was at the glasses store. And I sent them to my wife, and she's like, or a picture, and she's like, yeah, I like them. And like, I'm like, this is my face. Like every day from now on, this is what my face is gonna look like.
Yep.
It was hard pill to swallow because I've never worn glasses.
Unless
like,
you do lenses, if you could do contacts, but
I don't want to do contact lenses. Like, I'm a mature man, and now it's time to cross over that I wear glasses face.
yeah, I'm
and then I
to
could do the
team
dramatic,
glasses.
like, what did you say? You know,
And you can
kind of
always
thing.
make a point and then go like this.
Or yeah, make a point, do that.
Well,
yes,
if you really want to know about paradiddles,
I can like look at a fine girl and be like, or I can do the, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing, you know. Or I can look like my dad and go like look at you like this, like, hey Phil, how you doing, man?
oh my god,
Like
you just
when I'm looking at
you
something,
look like 10 years older right there.
like, yeah, what does it say when I'm looking at something like this? I'm doing this thing. Yeah, that's my dad right there, dude. That's my dad. So I find myself doing that sometimes, and I'm like, don't do that. That's your dad. Don't do that. But yeah, that's the me. That's the new me.
Embrace it.
Yeah. So I've
I
embraced
think
being
you
glasses.
look cool.
Thanks, man.
I like your glasses.
Thank you.
I didn't even try my new ones that I ordered. I ordered them off the internet.
Yes.
Didn't try them on at all. So
So they could be good, could be bad.
yeah, I was wondering if you can like upload a picture of your face and then like virtually put them on, but it's it's it looks so dumb.
Well,
on there. So
you don't look bad in glasses.
I'm
though.
banking on it. Hopefully they fit my head right.
Hey, I can't do that, man. I look so bad in like almost every pair of glasses. These are the only ones where I was like, okay, I think I could do those. And like the typical like Wayfarers, like the ones that everybody was wearing like 2 years ago, like those look okay too. But these, like, I've really gotten used to my glasses now, where now I feel weird when I don't wear them. I feel like I look weird without them. So I embrace it. I like wearing glasses. I like it being part of a fashion statement, I guess. Like, I'm a huge fan of Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
I think Jeff Goldblum is the
Fly.
stylish dude, the most stylish dude, like, in Hollywood. Because he's like an older, like he's like in his 50s probably, right? Late 40s, 50s. That dude's got some crazy dope style. So I was like, I just want to be like Jeff Goldblum, even though I look nothing like Jeff Goldblum.
I just want to be like Jeff Goldblum.
I just want to be like Jeff Goldblum. So I looked up pictures of like some of the glasses he wore, and I'm like, I might be able to pull those off. I don't know if these are like anything like them, but whatever, man. Glasses.
Jeff Goldblum, glasses,
Yeah.
fizzy water.
Yes, fizzy water. I'm sure he drinks fizzy water in the most sophisticated way ever. Do you wear your glasses when you play?
Yeah.
Me too.
So far I've been.
Yeah.
And I keep having to do this.
Yes.
And then sometimes my like one of my ears might pop out if it's like in ears.
Yeah.
I'll have to like. So now I've got more things
Yes.
to keep on my
I'm
head.
constantly doing that. This one guy told me one time, like, man, I love your playing, man. I love that, like, in between, like, fills and stuff or cymbal crashes, you're, like, pushing your glasses up before you do it. And I'm like, really? I didn't even know I was doing that, man. That's crazy. But, yeah, I wear mine, and then I reach a point where I'm, like, sweating too much or something, and I'm just like, dude, these glasses are driving me crazy. And then I just take them off and, like, put them on my stick bag.
Are you nearsighted?
I don't think so. I don't really know. Basically, the doctor said, when they did my test, they said, you have 20/20 vision. I said, I've always had 20/20 vision since I was a little kid. And she's like, you have 20/20 vision, so you're not nearsighted or farsighted, or maybe she said you're farsighted or something. But she's like, your eyes are messed up in a way where you have to use glasses all the time because you're straining to have 20/20 vision. So she's like, your eyes are really tired. And I'm like, that's why I'm here. My eyes are really tired. And she's like, so you need to wear glasses all the time, as soon as you wake up, and then take them off when you go to bed.
Huh.
So that's what I do. And I'm that guy now. Wake up in the morning, put my glasses on, and then I start looking at my phone. It's what I do. So,
Nice.
anyways, man, how was your week? Did you play any gigs?
Yeah, the usual. Played some bars and gigs.
Yeah.
I got rained out.
Whoa.
Yeah, which is rare in San Diego. It's
You still get paid?
yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, that was a cool
That's what
thing.
I wish for,
we
man.
played one long set,
Nice.
and then it started raining on our break.
How fast
and,
did you pack up those vessel drums, dude?
Well, it was weird because it seemed like it was just like a real quick thing. So we were like, maybe, I don't know, maybe we should just hold out and try to play some more. So I like covered stuff up, and then the bar gave us, they were super cool. They gave us like 30 towels or something, and we just
cool.
dried everything off.
Yeah.
Because it just like rained for like 5 minutes, and then it seemed to chill out, and we dried everything off. And we're like, I guess we'll try to play some more, but if it rains again, we're done. Because everything is still like kind of wet, and we're not really comfortable with it.
Man, I don't play that. I don't play that. If my drums are outside and it starts raining,
Nope.
game over. I start taking cymbals off.
I mean, it was like a real quick thing, but yeah, we ended up packing it up and calling it because.
If I'm playing,
I packed up my drums real quick.
Yeah,
though.
dude. If I'm playing somebody else's drums, like a backline kid or something, then I'll keep playing. I don't care. It's not my stuff, but my cymbals are coming off. If you got other cymbals, I'll gladly play those. But I've played a few like where we were on the beach and the fog rolled in, the mist and whatever at night, and like at the end of the night, my cymbals are like dripping, you know, dew.
That sucks.
And so I keep a towel in my hardware bag and wipe everything down when that happens. But I don't think I've had some gigs where we got rained out. One time on Warped Tour, we got rained out. We were in Florida or something, and everything was rain, like it was torrential downpour. And so they shut the whole festival down.
Dang.
And all the kids were like in the amphitheater, like main stage part, or I think it was where we were playing, and the amphitheater was covered, so there's always two stages at every like stage in Warped Tour, because it's like constant. Once one band ends, the next band starts, and so there's two drum sets set up, and the drums were still set up, like their drums were still set up. They were waiting to go on. We were finishing or something, or vice versa. And so all the kids were in the like amphitheater, and so we just started having like a drum shed, like me and this other drummer. I think the band was Alisana. It was like a metal band. This dude could play too, man.
Yeah.
Like, and so that was like pretty nerve-wracking to do like a shed, like a drum battle shed or
That's
whatever,
crazy.
in front of like thousands of kids. And I didn't let it go on too long, man, because I was getting nervous. But it was like he was holding his own, man. But he was like a double bass guy, and I was trying to do everything single bass. And I don't know. There's a video out there somewhere, but it was pretty funny. Like later on, like after that happened, we saw the YouTube video stuff, and like it was good. Like we were really going for it. But then like some of the comments, you could see who like the fans of like my band and the fans of like Alisana, they're like, it was like some kids were like, check this out, like Alisana's drummer battles the terrible like Agrilet's drummer, like so funny,
really?
dude. But it was just like, it was just like fans. It wasn't like real like hatred for me or whatever. But and then like our fans were like, not even, man, you don't even know who Corey is, like Corey's this, and like I'm just like, it doesn't matter, man. Like we were totally like cool with each other. It was funny.
It's funny how people do that.
Yeah, and you gotta expect that from like kids, man. Like they're like diehard fans of like this band, or like, and then here like it's this like metal band, and then like this like reggae band. They're like, it's like from two different worlds, fans colliding. So it
How
was
your
pretty crazy.
week?
What was that?
How was your week?
Well, Phil, I hate to start this off like this, but I ain't trying to hear that right now. It's that time.
That bad, huh?
So this guy was at my gig on Saturday, Got it now. You got the tempo. This freaking guy, man.
Uh-huh.
That's the base right there. Oh, it's going up. Dude, you gotta send me a copy of this. He was that guy. Sometimes he shows up. Sometimes he shows up. We've all met that guy before.
Oh, yeah.
I meet him sometimes more than not. And that's the guy, that is the perfect storm for my soapbox, dude. That is the perfect storm. That guy is the perfect storm for my soapbox. It's like, he thinks he's being cool. He's hitting my cymbals. He's dripping his drink all over the place. He's spilling. He's sloppy. He's yelling. He's like, he's all trying to pass this off as, like, he's digging it.
Yeah.
And he probably does, but he's just super crossing the line, dude.
Yeah.
He's super crossing the line.
Or like as if he's one of you.
Dude.
He's like in your team or something.
I can't even talk. Like, we don't have a stage, but dude, you're like leaning over the drums, bro. You're leaning over the drums, dude. Just take a step back. In fact, like, one of the people in our band, the singer, came up, and she's like, "What is this guy?" And I'm like, just rolling my eyes, like, bruh. And like, she's like, can you give the guys some space, please? And he's just like, "Oh, sorry. We can't dance, guys. We can't dance. We can't dance right now."
No, really?
Like, he's just like standing in line waiting for drinks, like moving, and he's like, "Oh, sorry, guys, don't dance." Like, being like, he's just, sorry, artists. He's going, artists. These guys are artists. Like, the security guard for the place comes up to us, and he's like, whispers in the keyboard player's ear, and he's like, "We've already gotten complaints about this guy. If he's too much, let me know. I'll get him out of here." He's one of the groomsmen. He's in a tuxedo. He's one of the groomsmen. He's wasted, and it's just the cocktail hour. It's not even the gig yet. It's not even like the reception yet.
Oh my word.
This fool is faded. Okay, and like, he's doing that. He's so loud, like, I couldn't get enough footage because as soon as I'd flip my camera on, he would like notice and then start hamming it up. And I wanted him to like just be himself and like do what he was doing, like yelling, and he's like overly digging it. Like, overly, like, "Yeah, man, that's how you play bass. That's how you play drums. Oh, I can tell you're so dope. Oh, my God." Like, just freaking out. Yeah. This guy got me, like, on my soapbox right away. No, it wasn't even that. It was like, this guy's so over the top, that guy, that I need to record this because I'm going to put this fool on blast on Instagram. He's going to be famous on Instagram. This fool.
That's awesome.
This fool. So, it ended up, like, it wasn't... No, it was that bad, dude. He was that guy. He was totally that guy. When we were playing the reception, he was doing the same thing at the front of the stage. Like, "Yeah, man, yeah." Then mimicking how I'm playing. "Oh, dude, oh." And then jumps on stage. The singers are like, "Nope, off, get off." And like, thankfully that was the only time, but that was the guy where I was like I had to walk away. Like, this was one of those situations with the schmucky metal band where we have a location change, so that was outside, the reception was inside, so I had to bring my drums back inside, and so I'm carrying like my throne and like my sticks or something, my cymbal or whatever, and so I have to tell the other guys that are loading out, "Hey man, make sure that dude doesn't touch my stuff," because he's that guy. "Oh, drums, I can play," and then he's spilling his drink all over my stuff, and dude, I freaking hate that guy.
Yeah.
Dude, calm down. Just freaking drink some water for a second. Fizzy water.
Fizzy water.
Like, you don't have to get that wasted at a wedding. You're a groomsman. Okay, fine. Yes, groomsmen get wasted.
Yeah.
But you don't have to treat the band. We're just trying to work, dude. Like,
it's true.
I just cannot. the stuff we have to deal with, dude, the stuff we have to deal with as musicians is sometimes so absurd with like people that are wasted and trying to party. Yes, that's what we're there for. Go ahead, party, have fun, make the best of your night. But why do you have to like do that?
Yeah.
Like,
I hate it when there's like music aficionados or like musicians in the audience.
It's always the dad.
And they come up, they want to come up and tell you how to do stuff, or you know, like ask for specific songs, and if your band doesn't play that song, they like act like it's absurd. Like, what do you mean you've never heard blah blah blah?
Yeah,
you can't play that song.
It's like super off the wall, like some B-side of Eric Clapton's like whatever album.
Yeah,
like what, like. Yeah, I've heard it, but like I don't know. Sorry, man, we don't know this song. Well, that happened also on my gig. You know what? Forget it. Let's get into it again.
Dang it.
This is a somewhat soapbox. So this is another thing that I like. This isn't even the soapbox segment of our show, and I've already been in 2 soapboxes already.
This is the soapbox segment,
bro.
Now.
I'm trying to tell you, like, I've had a week where it's just been a number of things. It wasn't a bad week. It was a good week. I had good work. I had good gigs, but just a couple things that just got me on my soapbox, got me pissed off. Mm-hmm. Okay, so while we're playing with this bozo in the freaking audience, like jumping on the drums, basically, like dry humping my freaking snare, like this other chick walks by, and I can see her like watching us and kind of looking at the corner of her eye, and she's like the cute daughter, and her dad's there like encouraging her, and like I don't know how old she is. She probably looks like she looks like she's like 20, 19, 21, but I saw her go to the bar, so maybe she's older than that. But she's like, I see her like kind of singing under her breath, and I'm like, oh boy, here we go. Here we go. Now here's the cute girl that's gonna like sit in with us, or ask to sit in with us, which we all know that's one of the things.
Yeah, let's not even go there.
And like, I just knew, like, it's cool, like, it's fine if you're cool, but like, dude, I just don't do that. Like, I don't see a band and go, oh, there's drums. Hey guys, can I sit in? I'm a drummer.
I hate that. I hate that. No, like that's happened so many times where someone's like, hey, can I sit in?
Now, there's a difference.
Yeah.
You're at my gig, or another drummer's at my gig that I know is a drummer. I'm like, hey man, like, stoked you're here. Do you want to sit in? I'll call you up on a song.
Yeah, if you invite them up, that's cool.
All good.
But I've never gone to someone else's gig and been like, hey, can I sit in, dude?
No. That is not what real musicians do.
Unacceptable.
It's unacceptable. No, that's not how it works. You want to freaking play? Book your own gig. Book your own gig. I have never gone to a wedding and been like, what, a wedding band? Well, I guess I'm sitting in.
Yeah.
If the drummer's like, hey man, I hear you're a drummer, and like, would you like to sit in? Then I'll be like, not really, man. I'm just here watching you and hanging out. But if they're insistent, okay, yeah, I'll sit in for a song. Mm-hmm. And then there's a whole thing of like etiquette for that, you know, which we don't need to get into. That's another show.
Yeah.
So this chick sees a band, and then her family is all like, oh, you're a singer too, okay, well, you know. And so I just knew it. I was just like, here we go. So we end up moving inside. We do our whole like show in the intro and all that stuff for welcoming everybody in and all that stuff. So we're on break, we're eating our dinner, and then here she comes. Hey guys, how's it going? You guys sound amazing. You guys are so good. Oh my gosh. I'm like, thank you. And so I'm like, I already know. And
I love that makes you mad.
It's just like, it's just my soapbox, dude. It's just what it is. So she's like,
give me compliments.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Like, yes, we work hard. Okay. Like, just like we always say, dude, I don't go to your job while you're flipping burgers and be like, oh my God, your burger's so good. I love how you do that. By the way, can I try?
That's true, yeah.
oh my God, you sent that email so good. Like, let me hit like enter for you. Like, let me just try it. Like, my finger's so good, dude.
Can I click the mouse?
That mouse looks so good.
Click it.
Oh my God, you just clicked the mouse. Oh, like, no, it's not how it works. Okay, so she comes up. Oh my gosh, you guys are so good. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we're like, thank you. So I'm like sisters with the groom, and like I'm actually a singer. Like, I play all around town, and like. I was wondering if it was cool, like, if I could sit in for maybe a song, and it's totally up to you guys. It's just, I'm like, I already knew you were gonna ask that. It's cool. Like, if you're actually a singer, okay, like, come sit in, but it's still like we just said, it's bad etiquette. That's not how it works. Mm-hmm. Go to your own gig and freaking perform.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, so we're cool. We're like, and so we're like, okay, cool. Well, like, first of all, know your songs. Second of all, know your keys. You gotta know your keys. If you don't know your keys, don't come and sit in with a band. Singers, if you don't know the key, don't bother sitting in. If that's the first two questions they're gonna ask. Okay, what song and what key? Okay, cool. If you're like, yeah, let's do Route 66 in F, great, let's do it. Okay? But it like, so it's one of those situations. Okay, well, I was thinking that we could do like some random song by like Lady Gaga or something, like not one of her like hit songs. It's like a random. I was thinking that you guys could do like such and such by such and such, and I'm already, I felt kind of bad because I'm already like shaking my head like nope, not gonna happen.
Nope.
I'm like no, and the rest of the band was kind of like looking at me like, yeah, we can't do that. And she's like, and then I felt super bad, dude, because she felt like super like embarrassed. She's like, okay, yeah, I totally get it. Like, well, I go, if just let us know if you have something else. Like, the band was like talking to her, like, if you have something else you want to do, that's cool. Like, just let us know, and like, but we can't do that one. We don't know it. So she's like, okay, I think I can do like something else, but let me just think about it. And then she could kind of tell that we were like not feeling it. And so then I was like, okay, well, like, yeah, just let us know, and then, like, whatever. And like, ended up, she came up in the lobby when we were on our next break, and she's like, yeah, okay, so I was thinking that I can do, like, thinking out loud. And we're like, okay, cool, what key? Do you do it in the original key? I have no idea. And we're just like, here we go again. So we had to, like, fully, like, figure out her key. We started in the wrong key, because she was like, no, that's too high. I need it, like, a little bit, like, in between. Ended up, she could sing. She was actually good. But it was still very much like the brothers or the groom's sister who could actually sing, but it's very cute, and she's not like really an actual gigging singer.
Yeah.
You know, and it was cool. Like, she ended up being cool. I wasn't even that mad. I was actually like, no, it's cool, like, if you're actually a singer. But then, like, the drunk guy came back up and was just like pointing at all of us.
Oh, really?
And I'm like, now if this guy came up and wanted to sit in, I would be like, no. I'm like, but being that you're an actual singer, yeah, come and sit in, and like, we'll just figure out your key and all that stuff, and we'll make it happen. And she's like, okay, that's great. And she ended up coming up, and she was fine. So anyways, that was my gig on Saturday.
Nice.
It ended up being like a pretty good gig. The guy actually like didn't interfere with us too much. Like, but I've had a lot of situations like that where somebody gets too drunk and they're like, oh my gosh, that looks easy. Can I play the drums? And you're just, no. Like, I always go, do you actually play drums? And they're like, well, yeah. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So you have a band? Well, no, like, my brother has drums and I've like played on them before. Okay, cool. So like, do you know how to play a beat? Like, what do you know how to do? Well, I just wanted to try it. No, like, no. Or I've had parents where they let their toddlers come up on stage and just start picking up my drumsticks and playing my drums.
Oh, that's the worst.
No. I just spilled the drink on myself.
You were all fired up.
No. You let your stinking kid come up on my drums? No. These are not a toy, dude.
No.
Those are not a toy. Get your stupid, smelly little kid away from my drums.
I don't even let my own kid play my drums.
No, you do not.
Well, not
do
my
that.
good ones.
You do not do that. All right, so that was my gig this week, and that was my soapbox number 1 Oh, there's more.
There's more.
Oh, there's more.
I ain't trying to hear that right now.
I don't think I played any other gigs. I think that was it. I think I played one gig this week. Maybe two? I don't remember what the other ones were. Oh, I had gigs. Oh, oh yeah, I had gigs last week. Oh, yeah. We'll just get into that one later because that's my soapbox.
Okay.
And that's the question of the day, which leads me to our next point. The question of the day, which is going to lead me to another soapbox. Anyways, Drum Brigade, question of the day.
Question of the day.
Corey soapbox. I told you, Phil, I've had a very angry week.
Lay it on me.
All right,
I'm here
the
to
question
listen.
of the day is, have you ever been stiffed on a gig?
I don't think so.
Well, my answer is yes, and that happened this week.
Damn it.
Dude, I'm telling you. Bro.
You've had a bad week.
But you know, I think like I'm getting more positive because even that got me on my soapbox and makes me really mad. But like I just kind of chalked it off like whatever.
Yeah? The not getting paid thing, or which one? I can't keep track.
Well, I don't really know. I'm just trying to have a positive attitude, but you know what?
Stay
F
positive.
it.
Bruh. I ain't trying to hear that right now.
All right,
man.
so this week, this is I don't know. Maybe it's just like I don't know what it is. Maybe it's all the hurricanes. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I played a gig with Tiffany Jane and the Kicks. I was subbing as one of the Kicks at this place called Crush in Solana Beach. It's just a small restaurant. It's just like a little jazz gig. And we played our gig and like it was fine. But like I guess there's so many things on this gig, dude. Like I'm sorry, but this is just gonna be this is a soapbox show. I'm sorry.
Soapbox episode.
I'm apologizing because this is the soapbox episode, man. I don't know. There's just too many. I should probably space these out over a couple shows.
I think it's because you're drinking water.
Maybe I'm angry because I haven't had a beer in 2 weeks.
That could be. The extra rage.
All right, so let's get into this. The question of the day is, have you ever been stiffed? My answer is yes, and that's why I hit the soapbox. Mm-hmm. This gig, they gave us drinks and dinner, but they have not paid Tiffany yet. Therefore, Tiffany has not paid the band yet because she
Yeah.
doesn't have the money to pay us, which is not her fault. It's not her fault.
Why
But it's
did they
definitely not our fault.
Were they pissed? Did you guys play really badly?
I'm glad you asked, Phil, because that leads me to my next soapbox. I like to think that we played really well. For the whole entire freaking night, these people are asking us if we could play quieter. Dude, I'm playing my little tiny Odery 14-inch kick drum drum kit. I'm playing with 7A Drum Brigade drumsticks, which are very dope. And if you want to get some, they're at www.drumbrigade.com.
They're great sticks.
Okay, now that we got that out of the way. They're great sticks. I'm playing so quiet. And they're like, yeah, you guys need to bring it like way down. I'm just like, if I bring it any further down, like I'm like touching the drums, like I'm touching. We got these old freaking people sitting in the front, like basically in the front of their stage, eating their stupid pasta and like drinking their stupid expensive wine, their Tommy Bahama shirts. Tommy Bahama shirts? These guys, okay? It's these guys. It's the guys that listen to freaking Jimmy Buffett wearing their stupid moccasins with no socks on and their Tommy Bahama shirts. And they're freaking, I call them, my friend Cheekies calls them model citizens, okay? They're model citizens with sometimes they wear the freaking, the sweater, like.
Model citizens?
They're model citizens, dude. They're model citizens. They wear the sweater, like not on, but like around their shoulders and like, yeah. He's sitting next to his wife. They're watching the band that's playing jazz, and because we're not playing the Eagles, he's like, "You guys are too loud." So he goes to the back of the restaurant, tells the manager, "Yeah, we're leaving. The band is too loud." I don't know how he said that. He probably said it in a nicer way than that. But I'm on my freaking soapbox right now, and I'm pissed off at that guy.
Get it?
So he probably went back to that guy and said, "The band that you have is too loud, and we're leaving." And they did. So the guy comes up to us and is like, "You guys need to turn it down." So we're like, "Okay, we can play quieter. We're professionals. Let's do it." We play quieter. "You guys need to play quieter." "Okay, well, even more quieter because I thought this was quiet." "No, let's play quieter." We play quieter. No. You guys need to play like way quieter." "Okay, well, do you want music?" Like, there's people sitting right there and they're like, "I can't hear you."
Yeah, that's the best. I had that the other day at my gig, actually, when like, you're playing, people come to this place to see live music.
Yes.
We weren't playing loud either, but they were immediately like, "You guys are too loud." In fact, while we were sound checking, the bass player was running sound on like an iPad, you know?
Yeah.
He was out in the audience, not playing, trying to dial in everybody, like the rest of us.
They're like, "The bass is too loud. Turn it down."
Dude, yeah. Someone came up to him while he was out in the audience with his pad, was like, I think the bass is too loud.
Bro.
He was like, "I'm the bass player."
Dude, I'm literally not playing right now. I'm literally not playing right now.
Literally not making any bass sound at all. What are you talking about?
I guarantee you those people are model citizens.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, they're that type.
Oh my goodness, those people. Get on your stupid sailboat and sail out of this gig. Stop harassing us. Your kids are the drunk guy that was at the freaking wedding. You're all the same people. What are you doing going to see live music? Your son cannot control himself. You cannot take the noise. Don't come to freaking gigs.
I mean, I get it if a band's like absurdly loud, or
Bro.
even like, I don't know. I mean, but
I've seen loud bands, dude. I've seen loud bands. I've seen loud, like, it was so far.
And they were
from
sitting
loud.
in the front row too.
They were
like
sitting
right
in the front
of this.
It's a
those
huge
speakers,
restaurant.
yeah.
You could go on the back side of the bar and not even hear music. They're sitting in the front and they're complaining.
It's the best.
And I guarantee you it was the genre of music. It wasn't like what they wanted to hear. I guarantee you it was not loud, but they were complaining that it's loud because they're freaking hearing aids or whatever it is that they're wearing. I don't know. But I don't know. Jimmy Buffett, I get it. It's very quiet music.
Is it?
I've
never been to a Jimmy Buffett
Dude,
concert.
I've never listened to a song unless I'm playing it all the way through.
Have you
once.
played a Jimmy Buffett song?
Yeah, I'm sad to say
I've
yes.
never actually had to play one of those yet.
Sunk to all new lows as a drummer, admitting that I've played Jimmy Buffett. I have a friend that says if Jimmy Buffett called him for a gig and said the gig pays $1 million, he would cuss him out and hang up on him.
Whoa,
and say,
really?
"No, I will never ever. You can't pay me enough to play with you."
Dude, I'd take $1 million gig.
Yeah. I mean, it would be hard for me to say yes to a Jimmy Buffett
cheeseburgers in paradise all
yacht
night.
rock crap.
Give me $1 million.
For $1 million though? I mean, I
You're
guess.
kidding me.
I guess.
I've played some terrible songs for way less.
I think Jimmy Buffett only tours in a sailboat. He only plays like coastal.
Really?
places.
You just
No, I don't know. I would assume so. That would be awesome.
coastal cities.
Coastal cities only. Only. And he never wears shoes. Only flip-flops.
Yeah.
Or moccasins. I guess he does wear moccasins.
Boat shoes.
Those are boat shoes.
Yeah.
I call them moccasins.
You call them moccasins.
Bro, so that happened.
Moccasins without the socks.
Moccasins, Tommy Bahama shirt with a sweater wrapped around, dude.
Oh, man.
Love it. Love it. Love it. That's the model citizen. Those people do not belong at my gigs. Beat it.
Okay, so you didn't get paid because of them?
Then on top of it, like we haven't gotten paid yet. We haven't gotten paid yet. So I was like I was getting furious. Like it was coming on that like soapbox anger was welling up in me.
Oh man.
And then I just started suppressing it and going, these things happen and like it's not okay. It's not okay. Shame on you. Shame on you for not somebody providing a service for you and bringing people into your place and like providing a service that you hired us for and you're not going to pay. Like, even though that was part of the deal.
Have they played there before, that band?
Yeah.
They usually get paid the night of, or?
Apparently this place has gone through a bunch of different like managers or owners. And apparently Tiffy has said that they've ran into this problem before where it's taken a long time to pay or they haven't paid. And so she's like, we won't play here. There's other dates on the books. And she's like, should we just not show up? And I said, no, I absolutely will not play there until they pay up. That's one. Like, I'm not coming to your gig. Second of all, I will not play there again unless they have a check rating for us. Like, that's two. Like, this one, I feel bad for Tiffy because they're just straight up not playing and they're not paying and they're blowing her off.
That sucks.
And so I told her, like, look, man, like, we ate for free. They let my wife eat. They let my wife have some martinis. Like, so I'm like, it's cool. If they don't want to pay me and just call it even, I'll take that. I'll take a night out with my wife and my dad and a free meal and like.
But you're never playing there again.
But no, I won't go back. No, I won't play there. No. That won't happen. That's not how it works. And two, like, you know, if that was the deal, okay, well, you guys can either eat and drink or not get paid, then say that. Like, I'm okay with that. I would gladly pay for my meal and get my check at the end of the night. 100%. But, like, you're just going to, like, blow somebody off? Dude, shame on you. You should be ashamed of yourself. That's how you run a business?
Yeah,
you're not going to be in business for long. You know? And the old me would have, like, totally boycotted, dude. I would have Yelp reviews. Every musician that walked in that place, I would have been like, don't play.
Might as well
Don't
pack
play.
up.
Don't play, or if you're going to play, walk out with a few extra bottles of wine. You know, like, but I would have gotten, the old me would have gotten my money somehow. Like, I would have stole bottles or stole something.
Stole something.
I would have broken a toilet. Somehow they would have paid. I would have, dude. I would have. The old me would have done something just based on principle, dude. You don't pull that crap. But, you know, I'm trying to be a more refined professional.
Yeah.
And there's bigger gigs, and, you know, it was a weekday gig. It wasn't a well-paying gig. It was just a fun gig with Tiffy, and my wife and my dad got to come out. It was good food, and it was good drinks, and it was good fizzy water for me. And so that was it. So, like, I was bummed out. I'm bummed out. I mean, we might still get paid, but I don't expect Tiffy to pay me out of her pocket. That's just not fair. It's not her fault. I think a lot of musicians would be like, not my problem, you know? And
yeah,
I just feel like these days, man, like, the old me would have been like, I'm sorry, but it's not my fault. You booked the gig. But it's not worth it, man. It's just not. It's like, I don't know. I just try to, like, make the best out of every situation and be positive. As much as I get on my soapbox on this show, like, in real life situations, I just try to, like, be like, man, I still got to, like, play and have fun playing, like, some cool music. And I got to eat good food, and I got to have a night out with my family, and that's cool. But on principle, I still am not happy with, you know, the owners of that place or the managers of that place, and I won't play there again unless they pay up.
I ain't trying to hear that right now.
makes sense to me.
Yeah, so I don't think I've been stiffed on gigs like when I was younger, for sure, like punk gigs or ska gigs, and they just straight up didn't pay, or they're like, you know, the promoter. Well, actually, last year my big band got stiffed. I don't know if the dude, the leader of the band, would want me talking about it on the show, but if you guys ever play in Mexico, dude, better get your money up front. You better get your money up front, man.
Really?
Mexico is so shady, dude. They flew our whole entire big band, a 20-piece orchestra, out to Mexico City. We freaking put on a huge show, man. There was thousands of people there. It was a great show. And at the end of the night, they're like, we didn't make as much money as we thought, and we don't have any of your money. And that was it. We never got paid.
What?
Never got paid.
That's whack.
I will say though that
messed up.
I will say though that the leader of that band is a stand-up guy, man, because he still paid all the musicians, and made it happen, and like gave me my full fee of what I would normally get for that gig, and he's like, this isn't your guys' fault, you know, and but you best believe that like we got all of our like homies in the ska and reggae and punk scene and like totally boycotted those guys, and we're like, don't ever play for these guys. They tried to get other bands to go out there, and we were just like, this is what happened to us. Do not do it. Do not do it. There's a whole story behind that. That's a long story, but
that's crazy.
Long story short, they didn't pay us, and you know, we have so many fans that were there that were so stoked on us being there, and they're just like, we wish we could see you guys again. When are you guys coming back? And we're like, it'll never happen. It'll never happen. If it's another promoter, maybe, but not them.
You have to get paid up front.
We got to get paid up front.
Dang.
So I went back with Hepcat to Mexico City and to Monterey, and they like, Hepcat doesn't play that, man. You got to get your money up front, and if you don't, Hepcat doesn't show up, or we don't perform. You know, that's what should have happened, but it didn't. So it sucks. So yeah, I've been stiffed actually, now that I think about it, quite a few times, and or the bands that I've been working with. I've been stiffed before too, like on another gig when I was younger. I played with this reggae dude from Orange County, and he goes like, so I played a gig with him, didn't pay me, and he calls me up for the next gig. He's like, hey, so we got a gig this week, and I'm like, I'm not showing up to that gig. He's like, well, what do you mean? And I'm like, well, I'm not going to show up to the next gig until you pay me for the last gig. And he's like, and I was like way not as firm as I am now. Like now I would say it to him just like that. Like, you're not going to get me at your next gig until you pay for the last gig, period. And so I'm like, I go like, I'm just like, no, like I'm not going to, I can't play with you until you pay for the last gig I did with you. And he's like, well, I was hoping that you would play this gig with me so I can pay you for the last gig. Like, so basically, I need the money from this gig to pay for the last gig. And I'm like, and what about this gig? I'm like, nah, man. Like, no, you got to pay up. Like, you got to pay for the last gig before I load my drums in my car and do this next gig with you.
Yeah.
And he never did. He never paid, and he never called me again. So I'm like,
what a punk.
Yeah. So I'm like, well, that'll be the last gig I ever play with you, dude. That's how you want to do business? He was all mad at me. Like, I'm like, dude, I fulfilled my end of the deal. Like,
you didn't pay me.
You didn't pay me, so
what are you mad at?
Yeah. Get over yourself, dude. Like, pay or don't hire me.
That's crazy.
I don't do this for free, man. So, like, for some people, for some stuff, but that wasn't our agreement. You know, so anyways, that was my main soapbox. And that was the question of the week.
Let's watch a drum video.
All right, Drum Brigade video of the
drum
week.
Video.
All right, this week we are watching some good videos, dude. Have you heard of Zach Danziger?
Yeah.
I like this guy.
That guy is nasty.
He is so dope. So he plays in a band called Mr. Barrington, and then Zach is like, I don't know him personally, but I've been watching his stuff for a while and listening to Mr. Barrington for a while. Super dope, man. Super like creative, innovative, funky. Like he's kind of got that like they say like that. Okay, so he's kind of got that like Jay Dilla drunk beat kind of feel, stretching time, playing that like swung shuffle straight thing, like Chris Dave
Getting all
does.
between those cracks.
Yeah, or Questlove does. They say though that he's been doing it even before them. Now I don't know if that's true or not, but like this dude is so nasty, dude. Like he's so dope. So we're gonna watch a few videos from Zach Danziger and Mr. Barrington. This is the performance spotlight, Zach Danziger from Vic Firth. So let's watch this one first. Performance spotlight, Zach Danziger, Vic Firth. Here we go. That snare, first of all. I love it. I'm already in, dude. I'm already so in. Got a drum robot on his hi-hat?
Really? No, that is it.
Yeah, trigger.
That's some kind of trigger biz. What's it triggering?
I don't know. Listen to that! What? Oh my. So far, if you're not a drummer, you're like, what's going on?
Yeah. If you're not a drummer, you're like, this guy's messing up so much.
Yeah. Yeah. But then, like, he gives you, like, yeah, this dude. Oh, dude. Yes.
He just did slams on the hi-hat.
But like, dude, this fool. Yes. How clean that is, man.
Got little robot dingleberries on all the cymbals.
Dude.
That was
Killer,
so
man.
rad.
Okay, so this is the thing about this, man. Like, the fact that is his performance spotlight for Vic Firth.
Yeah.
Like, that's what, like, got me, like, this fool is so sick, man. Like, because, like, it's so not like what everybody else would do. Like, everybody else goes for blood or tries to do something a little different. But this is, like, so out.
Yeah.
It just blew the doors off of everybody. Like, nobody's going to ever make that their performance spotlight for Vic Firth.
Yeah, that was pretty sick.
It's so freaking dope,
so
dude.
different.
Like, he's so, like, out there, and, like, it's like you think, like, you're like, wait, is this cool? And then he'll, like, just totally lock with that crazy, like, rhythm, you know?
He had so many cool ideas in there. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's watch another one.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
this
still
one.
want to know what all the robot dingleberries were, though.
Yeah, it's like triggers on everything. Like triggers on his hi-hat, triggers on like
Maybe you have to have headphones on or something to hear what they're doing.
Okay, so this one's just Zach Danziger in the studio. I'll actually put what song it is in the like below, so you can see what it is, because I don't remember what it is offhand. But or like, well, yeah, this video is called Zach Danziger in the studio. This is a Mr. Barrington track that he's like tracking or covering. Yeah, let's check this one out. This one's way out there, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He's totally got that Jay Dilla, like, Chris Dave thing, swing thing. Drunk beat. Dude, that is so nasty, man. Bro.
Oh, goodness. Is that one of those Giovanni compact bongos?
Yeah, I think so. Piss full, man. Dude, come on, dude.
Oh my god. Oh.
I freaking love this dude, man. Ah, man. Dude.
That just makes me so anxious.
Yeah, it's literally, like, I was just
so
going to say
anxious.
that. Like, I was on the edge of my seat, like, I think, yeah, that's a good way to put it, for sure. That's, like, how I feel watching that. It's so...
Unsettled.
Unsettled, yes, yes.
So unsettling.
Yeah, man, it's...
That's what he's going for, obviously.
I love it
Right?
so much. Like, it's so good.
That's some rhythmic tension.
Yeah,
right
so
there.
that version's definitely more out than the album.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, it's rhythmic tension, dude. It's like, it's so... The thing is, like what I love is that he's like so doing that on purpose. Like he's like smashing everybody. Like everybody out there, he's just like, you guys, he's like messing with everybody. Like you guys don't even know what's going on right now. And he was doing this before everybody was doing this. You know? And like when I heard this the first time, like my brain exploded. I was just like, this is what we should be doing. Like this is exactly what I'm talking about. Here's a perfect example of a guy that is taking something, like taking his thing and doing his thing like on a next level thing and without any apologies, just doing it.
Doing his thing, yeah.
I love it so much, dude. I love it so much. It's so good. All right, one more. Here's another one. It's hold on. Wait a minute. All right, here's another one. It's Zach Danziger tracking for Frank's Drebin. I don't know. It's another Mr. Barrington tune. This one is this one is dope, dude. This guy is a maniac, man. All right, so here it is. Tracking for Frank's Drebin. Dude, super clean.
That's some clean doubles.
Cole is going for blood, dude, and killing. Oh my music, right? So good. I'm so into it.
That's bonkers.
I'm so into it, man. Like I can't even like say that enough. Like everything that this dude is doing is next level. Like I know like some of you guys out there don't get it. Some of you guys won't appreciate it. Maybe some of you it's just not for everybody. I understand that. But that's what I like about it. It's unapologetically like not for everybody. You know?
He's definitely doing his own thing.
Yeah.
You cannot deny that.
You cannot deny that. He's doing his own thing. Like if you see like I mean Mr. Barrington did like a live show on like as a TED Talk. And like so I mean there's a lot of innovative stuff going on there with technology and all that stuff, but especially with Zach Danziger and like he's using like they're using all kinds of stuff, man. Like with triggers and like videos and lights and like all kinds of stuff, dude, with technology that's like amazing. But just that alone, what they're doing with technology is so awesome. But then this guy is like playing on top of it. I mean, like that's the thing. Like when I started watching this guy, I was like, obviously this is for real, because you can't play like that. You can't think of that stuff unless you're like a legit dude, right? Like a guy that can't play isn't going to be like, yeah, this is what I want to do and this is cool. A guy that can't play is going to be trying to do other stuff.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense. Like, so when I was watching it, I was so confused because I was like, is this guy like, is this real? Like, is this legit? Is this guy like doing this on purpose? But then you see a video like the one we just saw where he's like legit like going for blood and has got some crazy licks. And then you're just like, this guy's crazy. Or if you've ever heard him like swing, man, this dude can like tear it up on that stuff.
Yeah. I bet.
So like, just for a dude that's like, I love that he's like, I mean, maybe he grew up playing in church. I don't know, but he doesn't strike me as a gospel chop guy,
Yeah.
you know? And like, but then he's like playing all those like Jay Dilla style, like, you know, drunk beats.
Yeah.
Like he's a freaking innovator, dude. I'm such a fan of Zach Danziger, dude. Like I'm such a fan of this dude. I posted one of these videos on Facebook like maybe a year or two ago. And like so many drummers, dude, so many drummer friends of mine were not feeling it. Like
Really?
they did not understand it.
Huh.
They were just like, I'm sorry, but am I missing something? Like this does not sound good to me. And I was kind of like, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's exactly what I love about it. That you don't get it. It's not meant for you to get.
Yeah.
It's not meant for drummers like you.
I love that. I love all that in between the cracks, rhythmic tension stuff. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's so much to explore there. You know.
I mean,
There's
like
so much room for feeling.
Yeah. That's what I love about it. It's like, how do you write that? You can't really write a chart for like that in between feel. Like it's and then like the feel that he has, you know, like the snare. It's like the first video we watched, his snare sounded like a rock ballad snare or something. He had tape all over everything.
Yeah.
Like triggers on his cymbals. Like it's just like the last video we just watched, like how old are those heads, man? They're like all dented up and taped up, and like I love that. I love that, man. That's like,
What if that was a Pearl export?
I wouldn't love those. I wouldn't love those, but I would still love his playing. I don't mind other drummers playing pearls. I just don't like pearls. Don't like pearls. All right, so that's Zach Danziger. That fool is dope.
Nice.
I want to
videos.
do that, man. Like, I want to play that stuff. Like, I want to play music like that. I mean, I can't do it like him, but I'm definitely feeling that music for sure.
Do some spaceship jams.
Space. What is that even called? Like spaceship funk?
I don't even know. Yeah.
Space rock?
Space
I guess
jazz?
there is a space jazz.
Space jazz?
Maybe.
Avant-garde space jazz.
I don't know. Do you follow him on Instagram?
No, but I think I should.
You should, man. He's like, everybody should follow him on Instagram, man. He's got like some dope videos, dude. He'll post like, it's exactly what I've been saying. Like, his videos all have like a theme, like it's like a product, you know, or like like a theme. Like, he'll just post clips of him like shredding on like something, and it's all done with like the same filter and like black and white with like spaceship 80s like futuristic writing, and like it's so dope.
That's
dude.
him, right?
Yes, that's him.
Boink.
There you go. Phil is following you now, Zach Danziger, and I am too. And everybody listening or watching should follow him too, because he is dope. That's the Drum Brigade videos of the week. Product reviews. Woo! So I finally did a review on True Tones. Or I did one a while back, actually. And so True Tones are dope. If you don't know what True Tones are, they are like Moon Gels, but way better. What's up, everyone? It's Corey here from Drum Brigade. I'm here to tell you about a cool new product. They're called True Tones by Revolution. They're premium drum dampeners. So if you don't know Revolution, they make some cool drum products. They have an awesome key called a Firefly. They have an awesome stick bag called a Stick Silo. And they licensed a lot of their products, their drum bags, to Ahead armor cases. So any of the Ahead armor cases that you use were designed and made by Revolution. It's pretty awesome. So this is their latest product. They're True Tone premium drum dampeners. You've seen a lot of guys like put tape on their drums, or other products like Moon Gels. So these are similar to that, except they're premium. Should I say revolutionary? Okay, anyways. So there's 10 of them in a package. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yes, 10. There's 2 different sizes. There's the standard size, and then there's the micro size, which is a little smaller. And they come in a cool package. So this is what it says on the back. It says, True Tones premium drum dampeners drastically reduce unwanted overring to bring out your drum's natural tones. Designed with much feedback from top touring artists, True Tones are long-lasting, leave no residue on your drum heads, and can be washed with mild soap and water to bring out their natural tackiness. Sounds pretty cool. Let's check them out. All right, so right off the bat, I really like this packaging. This packaging is, it comes in a nice hard case, so it's durable, but I like that it's thin and sleek, so it'll fit right into your stick bag without taking up too much room. That means a lot to me, because a lot of these other companies, they're bulky and it's hard for me to zip up my stick bag, and it's just, no, this is dope. Just comes right here, stick that thing in there, zip up your stick bag, and you're on your way. Okay, so I have one of the standard size ones in my hand. Right away, it feels like more rubbery than other ones that I've used, like other companies. Not as sticky, like it doesn't leave anything on my fingers. But it's sticky enough to stick on your drum, so that's cool. Also, it's a different material. They use a different rubber or different material for this stuff. So, like, I mean, I'm really like pulling on it, and these things are really durable. They're not like ripping or anything like that. That's pretty cool. I want these things to last a long time because I'm a drummer and I don't make a lot of money, but these things seem like they'll last a long time, so that's dope. Let's hear how they sound. Okay, so I have a vintage Ludwig floor tom here, 16-inch. It has a Remo Weather King coated Emperor on it. It's a pretty old head, but it should sound good nonetheless. So let's give it a try. So here's how it sounds with no dampening on it whatsoever. All right, so here's how it sounds with one true tone on it. One big true tone. Here's how it sounds with two true tones. And here's how it sounds with three of the big true tones on there. So why don't we try it with all of the true tones that come in the package on one drum? Hear how it sounds. All right, so those are the True Tones premium drum dampeners by Revolution. I'm gonna try these things out tonight on my gig, get a feel for them, hear how they sound. I'm sure I'm gonna love them. I love them just from this little demo right here, but sleek little box, 2 different colors, 10 different dampeners, 2 different sizes. What more can you want? Go ahead and go to revolutiondrum.com, get yourself a set of these. These things are dope. True Tones.
Great video.
Thank you. I tried really hard on that.
Those things are awesome.
They are really good, and
I feel like I've seen them in blue.
they are in blue. They come in 2 colors.
I've only okay.
So the ones I
I've got
reviewed,
the clear ones.
the ones I reviewed were in blue, and I have the clear ones now.
Okay.
So the blue is cool. It's like ice blue,
Yeah.
and then I think I like the clear ones though. They're more inconspicuous.
I think I've lost one
Maybe too inconspicuous then.
because it was on a clear tom. It
Oh,
wasn't mine, but I used it, and I think I just forgot.
yeah.
Didn't notice. Obviously, that's my fault.
Yeah, I've definitely left a few
I'm
on.
still bummed that I lost one, but they come with 10, so
Yeah. Well,
it's still pretty cool.
yeah. So we're going to have some for giveaway. You can't win, Phil. Sorry.
Oh man, I need to buy some more.
Yeah.
I think my son stole one.
Oh,
He's always taking my
he's
moon
always taking
gels, and
stuff.
I think he's got the True Tone craze too.
True Tones.
I'm gonna find him like stuck to something random in my house,
It'd be awesome if they're like on his eyes.
like on my TV or something.
TV. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I mean, I don't see why kids wouldn't love them. They're just sticky and weird.
Rubbery,
And,
yeah.
yeah. I've been using them for like a while. Like I used them on tour, and I've been using them on every gig. I like them so much better than Moon Gels. They're round. There's 2 different sizes. There's a lot of them. Like
I think they've survived the car test.
the car test.
I'm pretty sure I've
yeah.
left them in my stick bag in the car in the
Yes.
sun all day, and they didn't melt together to
Yes.
form one giant True Tone.
Yes, I
Like-
hate that.
Like what happens with the
the Moon Gels. Yeah.
I've had that happen to so many cups of
Yeah.
Moon Gels.
I
but
used these other dampeners that were like from another independent company they were good. They give you like a lot of them, but they were like really thick and spongy, and they just dampened your drums. There's only one size, and they were an oval, and they just dampen your drums like way too much. And so, I mean, of course, you can like rip them apart or like cut them in half or whatever, but they were too like thick, you know. And so that's what I like about these is they're like thin enough to you know, still have tone, but like not just completely dampen your drums to death. You know,
Different sizes. Is
and the
huge
different
to me.
sizes
That's
is
huge.
amazing. Like that's the best thing because I would always have to rip my moon gels apart.
Yeah.
And like, dude, I mean, look, if you like moon gels are cool too. But like, these True Tones are dope. I love the package. They're just like nice and sleek, like I said in my review.
Fits in your bag.
Fits in your bag. 2 sizes is amazing, and how many you get is like really a good thing. So, True Tones. It's that time. It's the Drum Brigade Drum Games.
Drum games.
This week, it's Name That Groove.
Name that groove.
You got a nice groove for us today.
I think so.
All right, well, here it is. That was amazing.
Thanks.
I know what that drum groove was. Do you?
Phew.
Obviously you do. Can I win?
Do you?
Yeah, do you? I mean, can I win if I know?
I don't think so, right?
I wish I could win.
Me too.
This week we are giving away True Tones. You can win your very own True Tones if you name that groove. How do you win? Use the contact form on www.drumbrigade.com or email us at thedrumbrigade@gmail.com.
Yes.
Yes.
Go win.
Tell us what that groove is. Win yourself some True Tones. It's as simple as that.
Yeah. Someone's going to get it.
Someone's going to get it. Someone's going to get it. I hope it's you. Well, Phil, it's been a real show.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oh, man.
You were fired up there.
I feel so much better now, though.
I'm glad.
Thanks, man. Cheers.
Yeah.
Thanks for hearing me out. I mean,
Anytime.
I'm telling you, like, if I didn't have a soapbox, I would just be suppressing all these feelings and just be so bitter at my gigs. And, you know,
Yeah, you just turn into this
can't have that, man.
weird, angry version of Corey.
Yeah, man. I don't
Can't
like
have
that
that.
guy. I don't like that guy. I just... So, I get it all out here. And, you know, that's what it is. It was a good show, though. We, you know, talked about a lot of stuff, worked through a lot of things, personal things for me,
Yeah.
with the model citizens
Model citizens.
and drunk guys at weddings and
Yep.
people that want to sit in.
Yep.
It's a good thing that girl could sing, man, because she would have, like...
That would have been really upsetting
Yeah,
for you.
I would have
You'd have been
definitely
really
messed
mad.
with her. I would have definitely messed with her. Zach Danziger, dude.
So ridiculous.
Dude, that guy's a model citizen on drums. Not really, but that dude is breaking barriers, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, how do you give a lesson on Zach Danziger, dude? You have to, like, take a computer course,
Yeah.
then
Get
take a course on drum robots,
and
or
then get
triggers,
a handle of whiskey.
get a handle of whiskey, get drunk to play some of those drunk beats. You can't play those beats on fizzy water, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've
Man.
ever tried.
That dude is nasty. Like, Zach Danziger, mind-blowing, dude.
Sick.
Mind-blowing. It's like, for me, dude, him, Chris Dave, those are like 2 dudes that are just like phenomenal drummers in my book. They're like my 2 favorite dudes,
I
man.
know. We got to do a Chris Dave video.
I would love that, but I would be like just... What's the opposite of a soapbox? It would just be like
A love pillow?
a love pillow. That would be a love pillow episode, dude.
There'd just be like hearts bubbling off your head.
Dude, I would, yeah. Chris Dave is my favorite drummer, for those of you who don't know. And I've told him that before, and it got awkward.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people tell him that, though. Chris Dave is dope. We'll do that on another episode with my love pillows. Oh, my gosh. Anyways, True Tones. Win yourself some.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's Drum Brigade episode. Who knows?
Yeah.
What is? I think it's episode 7, 8,
I think it's 7.
7. Yeah. All right. So that's been the show this week. Hope you like it. Drum Brigade.
Have a good week.
Yeah. You too. Wait.
I was talking to them.
Oh, you too.
But you have a good week,
You too. You too.
I'll see you Thursday, though, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
We're gonna be teaching.
Teaching kids drums and adults.
Yes. Drum Brigade. Drum Brigade.
Drum Brigade.
Fizzy water.
Fizzy.
Drum Brigade.
Drums.
Drum Brigade.
Fizzy water.
Drum Brigade.
Raspberry.
Drum Brigade.
Model citizens.
Model citizens, dude.
I like that. Model citizens.
I do not like model citizens.
I just like the term. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna stick that. I'm gonna take that and stick it right in my pocket.
Oh man,
I'm gonna
that's
use it
what they
later.
are, though. They are the model citizens. They think they are. They're the guys that always want to tell you what to
Yeah.
do, man. Can't stand those people. Those stupid Tommy Bahama shirts.